It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Bucs and the Saints next on EA Sports.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today we've got an NFC South matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Throwing on first down is Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They've got his man, complete, touchdown, New Orleans. Marquez Callaway, 74 yards, and the Saints have taken the early lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now Brady, maybe a free play here. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Brady. And oh, right away, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Brady slow on target to Godwin here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Marquez Callaway deep for New Orleans. Taken from just outside the 30. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll buy some time right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. From the gun, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquez Callaway. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That is caught by Callaway.
And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Alvin Kamara. Fine work there on the touchdown run.
And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A leap, and he's got it! He got it! Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Chris Godwin.
70 yards, and the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Succop, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Callaway, the return man.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Touchdown, Saints. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Brady now on 1st down.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady.
They're targeting Godwin once more, this time complete.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Brady now on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10.
Brady's throw taken in by Evans here.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now Callaway on the return. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Coast to coast, 96 yards on the punt return. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lots of look down the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
From the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now Brady.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
Oh, the return is Callaway. All told, that a 55-yard punt with a net of 40 afterwards.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw his car.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after.
Touchdown! Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable here for Callaway. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100. That's caught inside the 20. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Carr. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Brady again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. You may hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Carr going to look to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of